So I just wanted to document my problems with this Harbor Freight DrillMaster 7-inch polisher and sander. Mine, for some reason, will speed up by itself. Like, you see it's on the number 1 setting. And I'll start it. And there we go. And this is all on setting number 1. So whenever you apply it into the workpiece, the RPMs jump up because, you know, it's designed in wherever. And unplug it first. When you take it apart, so here it is taken apart, and on mine, these little I don't even know what they are, like tightening quick connectors. They were loose, so I wonder if the power was cutting out, especially like over here since it was partially out of the way. So that's the first thing I tried, and I tightened it up. And here you can't really do anything with this this switch here because it's blocked off with a block-off plate. And these wires you could see when you take the caps off conveniently. But if this doesn't fix it, I mean, there's more screws, and I'll take this thing completely to bits to find out what's wrong with it. So I got this thing all assembled, and I actually made it worse somehow. So, like the same as it was before when it wouldn't start filming. So I push the trigger, and then you wait 3 to 4 seconds and turn it this way, and this thing starts going up to like setting 2 or 3 by itself. So, this thing by far has me stumped because, like, it's on setting 1. You push the trigger, and it stays at the RPM for maybe a second or 2. You twist it this way, or you can even hold it straight, and the RPM goes up to, like, setting 2 or 3. When you move it to a different setting, it'll drop down to that RPM, and then it'll climb by itself again. Now, I have no idea what it is, but I'm gonna keep disassembling and see what we can find. I think this is just going back to the cheap cheap 99-cent store, the Harbor Freight, and we'll get the Chicago Electric one. That's a little higher price because, you know, burning through clear coat's expensive and it's permanent. But these connectors look like they're halfway decently connected. There's the only thing that could be the problem is this potentiometer that's essentially this thing, and then whatever's hidden underneath here, and I'd take it apart, but it's not like I can troubleshoot it without a guide, and this instruction manual just tells you where the parts are, but it doesn't really tell you what to do if something's broke, or it doesn't give you a diagram of how to fix it. So, and I've only used this thing probably 10, 11 times. And now we're going to see if taking it apart had any problems, because I did see one of the brushes, or one of the contacts, appear to pop out when the motor is coming out. I don't know if I did that or if it was like that causing issues, but we're going to find out pretty soon here. And like they say, you never want to screw things in to pull it together. That's how you end up breaking things. Oops. Let's try plugging it in and hope I don't get zapped or anything. Feels kind of loose here. Oh, here we go. You see that? There's smoke coming. Yeah, there's something burning. Yeah, something's burning. Oh yeah, there's a pretty significant amount of smoke here. Shoot. Oh, that is hot. That thing is hot. Let's pop her open. As you see. Oh, there it is. Huh. Oh my good gracious.